TV BJ NGO입니다. 네, 오랜만에 찾아뵙습니다. 거의 일주일 만에 찾아뵌 것 같은데요. 이번 주는 좀 방송을 쉬었고요. 2021년 3월 20일 토요일 MLB 도쇼 MLB 도쇼 10 Rtts 로드 도쇼로 다시 방송을 찾아뵙겠습니다. 이상훈 키우기 12화고요. 현재 이상훈 선수 9승 3패 방어율 1.80 기록하고 있습니다. 그리고 팀 성적은 아메리칸 리그 중부지구 42승 36패로 지금 지구 3위고요. 그 다음에 또 와일드카드로는 지금 와일드카드 순위 공동 2위네요. 공동 2위인 걸로 알고 있습니다. 그래서 지금 현재까지 성적을 이렇게 되겠고요. 그러면 거의 시즌 중반도 거의 다 되어가거든요. 다음 달이면 오스타전도 있고, 그래서 이제 거의 시즌 중반을 달리고 있는 상황이고요. 그러면은 바로 오늘 첫 번째 경기 바로 이어가도록 하겠습니다.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
자, 오늘의 경기는 첫 번째 경기는 디트로이트 타이거즈의 첫 번째 경기고요.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Number 73 will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that.
Now in the box, Isaac Rtts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
자, 1번 타자 이삭 파레데스부터 상장이 되어 있고요.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Ahmed calls for it. One away. Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
그레이그 가르시아.
Now the pitch. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
The right fielder,
Jorge Bonifacio stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. In now,
꽤
Jeimer
불안한데,
Candelario.
이거?
Batting average is a
깜짝이야,
likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeimer Candelario becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average at 284 to begin play. 15 long balls and 28 RBIs. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Will Craig.
The first baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lee is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. Great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Jake Rogers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
2할 6푼 9리고요. 4홈런 있습니다.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
자, 8번타자
So
오스카를
stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
3할 7푼 5리네요.
First pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down it. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Isaac Paredes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Armenteros is underneath this one. 1 down. Standing in, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Garcia.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
First offering on its way. Jorge Bonifacio will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and
자,
that one
이렇게
ends the
해서
inning.
4회까지
3 up, 3
잘
down for
나가고
Detroit.
있고요.
Through 4, still tied,
지금
0-0.
현재 양팀 모두 투수전으로 모두 안타 없이 0-0입니다.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. And he'll hold
팀
off on the
방어를
slider here
보는데
to start the
그냥 이제
at-bat. It's ball 1.
그만큼 득점이 좀 나와줘야 되는데
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
팀 승률이
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now.
이렇게
In that
좀
first
압도적이
AB,
못한 게
he
아닌가
went down on
싶은데요.
strikes.
And that's over. 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the
왜냐면
middle.
현재
And
1위
man,
팀과의 좀
as a
실차가
hitter,
좀 많이
probably a
난다는
good
게
chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
좀 그렇네요.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kristen Stewart becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Correct.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We are in Motown.
볼넷은 그나마
Ready
좀
to
올것
go for the
같습니다.
last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jake Rogers.
안타가
We're
나오는 것
moving through the
같고요.
middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's just rolling right now, and
자,
even
이렇게 해서
dozen
성공을
strikeouts
냈지.
for him in the ball game.
Up next for the Tigers.
So striding in, Oscar Mercado, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mercado is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Govern will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward
다행이다.
right
Fly
center.
out.
Judge is on the move.
잠깐만.
He gets there to make the
감사합니다.
play, and that ends the...
득점은.
Digging in once again,
자, 이제
Isaac
후반,
Paredes,
정규
0 for
후반으로
2. He's
들어서고
flown out
네,
twice.
말입니다.
The designated
First
hitter.
pitch coming, here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Stepping up now, Greg Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
No strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Ball
I
2.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Big cut on the 2-0 forkball, nothing but air, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
자,
Got him. And that's number
Wow.
15 for the ball game.
훌륭합니다.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
제발 좀. 왜 이렇게.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
We got no one here.
The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. But foul. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Now
Digging in, Will
First
Craig. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
아, 득점을 내야 되는데. 아, 진짜 너무하네, 진짜. 아.
Stepping into the box, Jake Rogers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Oscar Mercado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
아,
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless.
아, 진짜 너무하네요. 참. 여기서 아, 진짜.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and striding
자,
forward the
10회까지
designated hitter, Isaac Freitas.
올라왔습니다. 10회 말.
First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. Cologne moving to his left.
Me.
One down.
I got it.
So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
야, 이렇게 퍼펙트 이닝을 던지는
Wind
거.
up and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
자, 이번 경기 21개째 삼진이고요.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this.
And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score.
자, 10회까지 노웨이트 노런. 야, 진짜 너무한 거 아니냐?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his
아니,
final
이런
line.
공격이 어딨어,
7
이게.
2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Detroit Tigers get the win despite only mustering 1 hit. Franklin Perez wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
아, 그 한 점을 못 내? 아우, 진짜 이런 멍청이들. 아우.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. Lee, all right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
예, 소개해주고 있고요. 지난 시즌
We are
신인왕,
under the
그다음에
lights as the show gets you ready
그다음에
for another edition of Major
작년
League
시즌
Baseball.
MVP, 그다음에
Tonight
또
we've got a
사이언
good matchup
수상까지
in store between the
수상했고요.
Cleveland Indians
예,
and the
상반왕을
Minnesota
했었죠.
Twins.
예.
Division rivals do
자,
battle.
클리블랜드 인디언스와의
Next.
경기고요. 예.
Lee is ready to go as he'll be on the
자,
mound for
지난
Minnesota.
시즌에
Dan
지난
Plesac, what's the
경기에
word on him?
예,
Hey man, I mean, this ought to
완봉을
be a lot of fun.
노이트너를
This guy
했음에도
won the Cy Young
불구하고
Award last year in
승리를
the
하지
AL, so he
못했던
knows how to
선수.
pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He'll get us started in this one under the
자,
lights.
1번 타자 라이멜 타피아 선수.
Hey, nobody out now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is popped up near second base.
야, 또 이제 그
Rodriguez is there. One out.
노이트너로 할 수 있는 날이 올까요? 또? 아, 이게 이게 쉽지가 않는데.
In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer.
아, 아깝습니다.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
이번 경기도 둘가
Down in
나왔다네.
order go the Tribe.
예, 지금 투구수가 많은 거 보니까. 예.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. But this is
Wow,
gloved over
line
there at
drive,
first
bro.
as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Behind 0-2 now.
다음에
Here it comes.
슬라이더 한번 들어볼게요.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off.
자, 다시 바깥쪽으로 이번에.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated
자,
fastball.
그다음에는
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but
선수.
most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Nick Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
자,
And a
이렇게
slider
선수.
called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side.
진짜 우리 선수들 가관이네요.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow,
참.
7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swung on and missed.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready now, Josh Naylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Josh.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
자, 8번 타자 조시 네일러.
And it's quickly
타율
0-2.
기록이 없습니다. 아직까지. 이 콜업이 좀 나와요.
Fouled off. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Another one sent foul.
한번 슬라이더로 높게 해봐.
This is line to
잠깐만.
left.
아,
But this will
제가
hang
이제
up
한
just
가지를
enough as he
몰랐습니다만
takes it in
다행히
stride in left
나왔고요.
center for the second out.
자이언츠 플라이아웃.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Outside.
And he takes ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. High in the air out to center field.
자, 김현수 플레이아웃으로 3회까지 경기 초반 잘 나가고 있고, 자, 미네소타 트윈스의 타선들 좀처럼 살아날 기미가 보이지 않네요.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the third
우리
inning,
기자님.
and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom
예.
of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me
톱을 다
before the game,
사주지.
it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need.
오! 근데 이게 이거 그래 이거를
Sliding into the
저쪽에
box,
붙여준 거니.
Raimel Tapia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And this
그래
catches
좀
the zone as well. It's
전경기에서는
0-2 now.
좀 그랬어.
Your idea of working the count
완전
goes out the
경기에서 이제
window.
좀
You're frustrated right now, down
요트로를
0-2. Gotta
하기가
find a way to grind.
Didn't
그걸로
quite
쓰는
catch
게 또
the zone there.
그랬어,
Ball
그지?
1.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Bradley Zimmer was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
브래들리 김보 선수 6년의 커리어 동안
Into the windup. Here comes the
있었고요.
0-2 pitch.
아직까지는 원클럽
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up
원클럽
that breaking
선수네요.
ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him.
자,
So he's
삼진.
down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders
Yeah.
in games won this season. And as you see
아멘,
there,
아멘.
that number has him tied for second in the
잠깐만.
AL in that
야,
category.
벌써 이렇게 돼버렸어?
And that'll bring in the
지난
switch
경기
hitting
이제
Francisco
승리를
Lindor.
못해가지고.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his
제가
aggressiveness
9승
against
지금
him.
현재
And he'll try to
9승
hold back the swing, but he'll do so
선발승
unsuccessfully
9승인데
as that's ruled a strike.
동률이 많네요.
No runs, no hits, no
수승을 한명
errors to this
뿐인가?
point for the Indians.
같은데. 자,
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the
그래서
inning.
4회
Down in order go the
잘
Tribe. They
막아냈고요.
won't make a dent in a 6-0
자,
deficit.
이제
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frenmel Reyes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit
한번
balls
보자.
they've had all
팬미를
game,
내줬어.
Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Behind 0-2 now.
한건
Reyes is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot
계속
of
쏠려
pop in
이거.
that bat.
뭔가 문제 있어 이거.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the
독보적으로
AL
2위를
in
달리고
that
있네요.
department. Jurickson Profar digs in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
프로파 선수 9년 동안 한 4개의 팀에서 커리어를 쌓았고
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a
하지.
strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so
저렇게 이제
successful
여러
up to this point.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking
여러
ball.
팀을
Jurickson
돌아다니는
Profar
여러 팀을
becomes
이제
the second out here in inning
다니는
number 5.
특징은 이제
Nick
그
Williams
팀이
is in
성적이
for
안
his
좋아서
second
그런가.
plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's
팀이 성적이
1-0.
안 좋아서
I really like how he's
그분?
getting ahead
예.
early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
좋은 이제 그
ball and a strike
덕분으로
now.
영입을 상대 그 팀들이 해줬기
Can't keep the
때문에
weight back and he falls
돈
behind 1 and 2.
때문이고 돈 때문일 수도 있고요.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
자, 높게
And he's got
이런 거
himself
좋아하니까.
another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
And he struck him out, so double digits now.
이렇게
10
하네.
strikeouts for him thus far. Now batting,
자,
Jorge
요게
Alfaro. He flew out in his
알파로
last
선수.
at-bat.
The catcher, Jorge.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Raimel Tapia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
저 안타 스크래치.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. This pitch is popped up. Barreto shading to his right. 2 gone. Here's Jurickson Profar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hard hit ball to second.
와,
And
이게
that
이걸
finds its way
못 잡아?
through for a base hit.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
자,
No
이번
hits to this
닉
point.
윌리엄스 선수 이번 경기에서 삼진만 2개 당했습니다.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball.
자,
Hey, you got it. Get us out of here.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Got it. Take it.
Pache is right there, 1 down. Standing in, Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Josh.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Jorge Alfaro is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
자, 이렇게 해서 8이닝을 던지고
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning.
20점을
They
하면서
posted a bunch of runs. After that,
팀은
they did
7대1로
everything they had to
이기면서
just to wrap up
시즌
this victory.
10승째
7-1
거두게
the
됩니다.
final score in tonight's. The Minnesota Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lee wins his team-leading 10th game of the year with 50.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
자, 우선은 팀 점검 좀 해볼게요. 예. 오. 그다음에 자, 이렇게 해서 지금 예, 다승 예, 선두권이 치열합니다. 예, 상위 5명 선수가 예, 거의 거의 동급이고요. 그것도 이제 야 빡빡하다 이렇게 보니까. 야, 이 선수는 9승 8패. 야, 야, 그 팀 도움 많이 받은 것 같습니다. 이 선수 같은 경우에는. 방어 3.97인데, 예. 와. 저랑 1승 차이밖에 나지 않거든요. 예. 와, 근데 이 정도의, 3.97의 방어를 가지고, 예, 9승 정도까지 할 정도면은, 예, 팀에게, 어, 타선에게 좀 많이 도움을 받는 것 같습니다. 예, 게릿 콜. 예, 좀 게릿 콜 하면은 좀, 예, 인지도가 높은 선수죠. 예, 다음에, 예, 블레이크 스넬, 오세바리, 오세베리오스. 그래도, 야, 이 선수가 더하네. 같은 동료인데도 불구하고 얘는 더하네. 야, 9승 5패야? 이 방어율이 4.25인데, 돈 진짜 많이 받았나 보네. 그 다음에, 프랭클린 페레디 선수. 그 다음에 또 뭐, 아론 키발레. 그 다음에 트렌트 토론튼. 예, 토론튼. 그 다음에, 야, 얘는 대체 뭐야? 샤도쿨. 야, 방어율이 5.46? 야, 얘는 대체, 야, 뭐, 그냥, 버스를 타는 것 같은데, 와. 그 다음에, 프랭키 몬타스 선수. 그나마, 좀, 예, 성적에 좀, 어울리는 승순 가졌네요. 또, 예. 그 다음에, 마르코 곤잘레스가 지금 현재 1인데, 무난합니다, 그래도. 예. 방어율 3.18. 자, 다음에, 버즈. 이번에도, 초반에 어떠니만은, 어느덧 이제 그 정규 시즌 MVP 예, 후보로 이제 올라왔네요. 또 예. 초반까지만 해도 예, 쇼헤이 오타니 선수가 예, 독보적으로 1위 후였는데 예. 눈 청출한 거 봐, 오타니 선수. 예. 그다음에 사이영 수상. 예, 뭐 큰 이변이 없다면은 예, 뭐 선박승이나 그런 같은 경우에는 이제 좀 치열하게 합니다만 그 이외의 성적에서는 그렇게 뭐 완전 독보적이기 때문에 그렇게 별다리 이제 좀 문제가 약간 없는 것 같습니다. 지금 상황으로만 흘러간다면요. 예, 다만 좀 승패가 좀 이제 좀 거뜬되긴 하는데 예. 그 다음에 야, 로베르토 오스나 선수, 예, 세이브 부분, 마무리 투수 부분, 후보고요, 1위고요. 그다음에 이번 시즌은 자 아라비스 아데만 선수가 신인왕 후보네요. 예, 지금까지 뭐 시즌 중반이긴 합니다만, 이번에는 타자들이 확실히 근데, 예, 솔직히 근데 2020 시즌부터 이제 그게, 지난 이제 수상자들이 이제 보여주고 있는데, 보시면, 이상호 선수가 받기 전까지만 해도 거의, 뭐, 타자가 거의, 타자들이 거의 신인왕을 많이 받는 편이었네요, 근데. 또. 자, 어느 정도 이제 또 이제 좀 둘러봤고요. 잠시 커피 좀 타고 오겠습니다. 자, 자유로 다시 돌아왔고요. 예. 기다려주셔가지고 감사합니다.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got
자,
a good
이번
matchup
경기는
in
시애틀
store
마리너스와
between the Minnesota
이깁니다.
Twins and the
자,
Seattle
T
Mariners.
모바일 파크에서
Mariners
투표되게 되어
baseball
있고요.
comes your way next. Adbert Alzolay gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
자,
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good
에드버트
strikeout pitcher. Just under 9
선수.
strikeouts per 9 innings pitched.
알조라이.
So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
생각보다 좀 더 높게
didn't even come close to contact on a
제어가
ball way
됐는데
out of the zone. One
그래도
out.
Well,
호스윙에
we're all hearing
호스윙을
his
하고
name in the
만든
Cy Young
선수
Award
선수.
discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Noelvi Marte.
자,
1-0
노엘비
the count.
마르테 선수 2번 타자.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2
5개
hitters is to set the
삼진
middle of the order up with an
백투백
opportunity
삼진
to do some
어디가
damage.
볼게요.
So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. And he
3번
fouls
타자
this one
카일
off.
레위스
Looking to get
선수.
on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball
시즌
swung
타율
on
3할
and
2푼
missed.
9리네요.
Gonna be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Line drive to center field.
오늘 방송
This will
중에서
not
이제
get down quickly enough
가장
as
타율
it's
좋은 것
pulled in out
같습니다.
there in center, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still. So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan White. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
자, 에반 화이트 선수 8경기 연속 안타.
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because
오번
that
타자
was a
하이프
curveball
선수.
and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That
이달
tells me he gave up
10분
on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Ty France is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's
그다음에
5
이퍼트가
batters faced, 4
테일러
strikeouts.
스탠리
That's going to be a
선수.
tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
오케이, 좋아.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
발이 빠른 선수였는데 집착하게 잘
Some of our nation's young minds and future
아웃카운트를
leaders here in
만들어냈습니다.
attendance. Yikes. Next for Seattle, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off.
높게?
The
짚고
windup
높게?
and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a
안
good two-strike
낚이잖아.
pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
2 strikes to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
최고 타자
Another
정태
1-2
윌리엄스
delivery.
선수고요.
Nope.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
와, 안
Full
낚여?
count, 3 and 2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss.
다행이다.
That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
자,
Against
타자는
left-handed
올랜도
pitching so
오레시아
far this
선수.
season, Arcia brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
You got it. You got it.
Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Joe Hudson. He'll
조이
get to take his first cuts
휴도선
here.
선수, 휴도선.
Number
네.
57.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Too low, 1-0.
타요 리얼 파크 3리.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
자, 4회 초
Into the box now,
32점에
Jake Fraley.
성공하고요.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The batter, number 4.
Settling in now, Noelvi Marte looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Kyle Lewis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to
자,
show for it is a jog
승부에
back
좋네요.
to the dugout.
네.
That can get in your head for a little while.
No
볼넷은
runs, no hits,
58개
and no errors in the game
얻어내면서
for the Mariners to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper
볼넷
part of the zone for strike 2.
얻어낸 수가
Down
예,
0-2
아메리칸
to a
리그
guy with
1위입니다.
this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. It remains 1-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Evan White. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swung right over the top of that one as this
아,
is a
잠깐만.
little dribbler out in front of the
이게
mound.
오다
And he'll
말어.
reach first safely.
아,
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Fastball well outside.
Down here, 1 and 2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. White aboard here at first with nobody out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Now to the plate, Taylor Trammell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Trammell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
In now the Mariners DH, Dom Thompson-Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed has it, so they do get their first hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Arcia start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Lifted down.
나 좀 이따 덮지.
The line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away.
자, 영상 보시는 동안 마음에
Now at the
드셨다면
plate, Joe
좋아요와
Hudson looking
구독
to put the ball in play
부탁드리겠습니다.
here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
They've got one out right here.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jake Fraley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. And it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Into the box now, Noelvi Marte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah,
다행히도
Matty, but as he walks to the
오늘
plate right
방송
here, he
첫
feels
번째
good
경기
building off
이후에는
that last AB. He hit that ball on the
선택 득점을
screws.
하면서
Even though we're
아까워이
late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still
뒤지고
top notch.
있는
This guy's a
상황은
horse.
없습니다만
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
그래서 이제 아주 두 번
Trying to send him
세 번째
packing for the
경기까지
second time. And he's just rolling right now. And even
선수,
dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
거의 완벽한 투구를 보이고
Ready for
있고요.
another shot now. Kyle Lewis.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kyle. Yeah. Lewis.
No runs, just one
노이트로
hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
하면서도 이제 승리 투수가 급해서
Swinging strike, and now
아쉬운
it's
부분이
0-2.
있습니다만
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Lewis becomes out number 2 this inning.
완벽합니다.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Evan White is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lays off 2-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're still down. At the plate, Ty France. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Up next for
First offering on its way. Taylor Trammell started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pops it up. Rosario coming on. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
무리했어요. 트레밀 선수. 자신의 발음 있고 열심히
At the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams.
다행히도
This will take a
아웃입니다.
look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Going for strikeout number 15. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and this.
자, 9회 초에도
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
3대0으로 벌려줬고요.
Pitch number
9회까지
100
또
on its way.
동점합니다.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
투구수 101개째 돌렸고요. 이제 102구째.
And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another one sent foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in now for the Mariners, Joe Hudson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Fraley. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
8이닝 8과 3분의 2이닝 던지고
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
자, 포디 스타샵 스타샵 선수 20경기 나와서 1승 0패 11홀드 방어율 4.74 기록하고 있습니다. 이렇게 해서 세이브 하고요. 자, 시즌 11승 다승 11승
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win.
경기를
Minnesota took the
마무리하도록
lead in the
하겠습니다.
4th and held on until the end. Lee earns his team leading 11th win and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
한계가 올만한 부분이었기 때문에 자, 올스타전이 오기 전에 마지막 경기가 되겠고요. 이상호 선수. 자, 오클랜드와 경기가 이루어지게 되겠습니다.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Trevor Williams will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any
이번
thoughts?
시즌 3경기에서 3경기 나왔고요. 1승 1패 방어율 3.79 이렇게 보였습니다. 이번 시즌 선발 콜업이 된지 얼마 안 된 것 같습니다.
Now at the plate, Robert Poisson. He'll lead things off
자,
here in the
로버트
bottom half of the first.
선수부터 선택이 되겠고요.
The shortstop, Robert.
Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
오중간 플레이아웃으로 물러나게 되고요. 자, 3부터 넷첫 홈런입니다. 시즌 타율 2할 9푼 5리, 그다음에 20홈런, 그다음에 68타점 기록하고 있습니다.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
108개의 안타로 이제 오클랜드 내에서는 최다 안타를 치고 있고요.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2, multiple weight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in the contest last night.
4번 타자고요. 자, 2할 오픈 7리, 그다음에 19홈런, 그다음에 75타점 기록하고 있습니다.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One and one to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, infield plays at 1 here.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
자,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
2할 8푼 1리.
Now here it comes.
대체적으로 성적이 좀
The windup and the 0-1.
준수합니다. 이번 오늘 방송에서 이제 봤던 선수들 중에서 가장 좀 준수한 성적 같고요.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
A's are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
오, 2득점. 투런런이죠. 시작이 좋습니다.
Now at the plate, Zach Collins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up for the A's, Mikey White. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
이번 시즌.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
This is foul right side.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Pache is there, 2 gone.
자,
Next will be the
브라이언,
designated hitter, Brian Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
이하 사푼 둘이.
Ramirez.
Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled
야,
off.
이것도 친단 말이야? 아하.
2 out, nobody on.
많이 당황스러웠을 텐데.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things
자,
here
경기
2-0.
초반 할 수 있는 3회까지 또 안타를 주지 않으면서 잘 막아내고 있습니다.
So striding forward now, Robert Poisson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and no strikes. That's popped up. In comes Judge, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
아, 역시
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
루트너는 거의
Poisson on at first, nobody out. And low,
가끔가다 한번
ball
볼
and a
수 있는
strike.
그런 경우인 것 같습니다.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
와, 정말 가볍게 세이브를 하네요, 그냥.
Hey, force a 1 here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Kyle Schwarber is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. The A's strand one. They trail it here 2-0.
자, 4회 초 이제 안타를 맞으면서 스크래치가 났고요. 예. 4회
Bottom of the inning now, and up next the outfielder Steven Piscotty.
자, 5번 타자 스테판 피스코티. 시즌 22호 홈런으로 아틀레 팀의 홈런 1위입니다.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. A strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Collins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
자, 클리블랜드가 팀 방어율 1위인데 의외네요.
It's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is
우리팀한테
over.
아까 전에 초반에 6대0으로 발리지 않 7대1로 발리지 않나요? 클리블랜드가 아니었나?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey White will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
As a look, now the pitch. Brian Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. And And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert.
So now to the plate, Robert Poisson, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Tony Kemp stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
그다음에 다시 커브볼.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
높게.
The 2-2. And he
아,
fouls
이거
this one off.
톡스에 커트 냅니다.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
삼진만
He's
2개
ready. Here's the
당했습니다.
first offering.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0.
잘 막아내고 있습니다. 정말 오늘 방송 내내는 오늘 방송은
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively.
그리고 이제 그
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
노이트로는 성공하고 제구도 이제 아주
He's
좋고요.
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Zach Collins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Popped up. Rodriguez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Mikey White. He singled his last time up.
Mikey White.
Here
오늘
comes
이
the
타수
first
1안타.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Here we go, guys.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
4대 0까지 만듭니다. 자, 이제 뭐 여유롭게 뭐 남을 수 있을 것 같고요.
Ramirez, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it.
I got it. I got it.
One away. Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is...
Barreto fields cleanly. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
자, 이제 투구수는 100개를 넘었고요. 100개를
Stepping into the
넘었고요.
box, Tony Kemp. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
105구.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game.
정말 오랜만에
So they were
완봉승을
never really in a
거두게
position
됩니다.
to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score tonight. The Twins led
자,
this
이렇게
game from the
4대0으로
3rd inning
팀은
on and
승리가
never
되었고요.
wavered.
예,
Lee
시즌
pitches his
12승
way to a league-leading
거두게
12th
되고요.
win of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
자, 이렇게 해서 이제 5사전 예, 추천하게 되겠습니다. 자, 아메리칸 리그 소속으로 뛰게 되겠고요. 예, 내셔널리그 예, 소속 선발 투수는 예, 막스 프레드 선수입니다. 예, 9승 3패 2.55의 방어를 기록하고 있죠. 예. 안녕하세요 선배님들. 1년 만입니다. 반가워요. 아유 왔어. 아유, 야, 요즘에 너무 잘하는 거 아니냐 너? 좀 살살해 좀. 작년부터도 그러고 말이지. 됐는데요. 네. 자.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars.
게임이고요. 이게 트러스트가 어디 부정했더라? 까먹었네.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters.
선수가 이제 에디 로사리오 선수가 있네요. 저와 함께
Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
아 저기가 어디 부정이었더라? 아 걔 걔는 아 까먹었네. 아 분명히 있을 텐데 이게. 자.
Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call
이번
here.
시즌
What do we need to know here, Danny?
18경기
Hey, when you
나와서
look up the word
9-3패.
dependability in the
방어를
dictionary, you'll
2.55
find a picture of
보였습니다.
this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's...
Ready now with Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
아 다행히 기분 좋습니다만. 자, 윌 메리필드 선수부터 상대가 되겠고요.
And now pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
야, 진짜 너무한 거 아니냐?
Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Merrifield gets his lead at first, nobody out.
아, 제가 안 좋아요.
Fastball misses away here, it's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
1-1 the count. None out, runners at first and second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it, makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
처음부터 위기입니다.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with show track. Took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
자, 잠깐만, 나 타자 아니야?
Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seager.
The pitch. Popped him up.
Wow.
Olsen in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
선수들의 의욕이 넘치네요. 양팀 모두. 예.
In is Jorge Soler. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike taken up in the zone.
Jorge Soler.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that oat.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. It's a lead for the American.
자, 교체가 되고요. 야, 뭐야 이거? 아, 6회 7점 내주면서 커쇼가 선수가 야, 승리가 됐네요.
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. The National League posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Clayton Kershaw earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us.
뭐, 올스타전이야 뭐 제기로 온 거기 때문에, 예. 자, 그 다음에, 이제 시즌 중반이 됐고요. 이제 시즌 중반이 지나갔고, 이제 전반기가 끝나고 이제 후반기로 이제, 후반기로 접어들었는데, 예. 자, 그러면은, 예, 시즌 중반, 예, 순위 확인해 보겠습니다. 자, 56승 41패로, 예, 아메리칸 리그 정부지구, 예, 2위를 달리고 있고요. 예, 어느 정도 이제, 클리블랜드에게 좀 이제 잡았겠구나 싶긴 했는데, 아직까지는, 예, 그렇게 많이 따라잡지 못했습니다. 예, 그 다음에 또, 이게, 어느덧 이제 와일드카드 순위에서도, 이게 상위에 랭크되면서, 이게 좀, 전반기 끝에 갈 때, 전반기 뒤로 갈수록 이제 좀 성적이 좋아지는 모습, 볼 수가 있어서 좋았습니다. 예. 자, 2위가, 이제, 와일드카드 순위 2위가 휴스턴 애스트로스고요. 그 다음에, 그 이외에 쫓아보는 팀들은 보스턴 레드삭스, 그 다음에 오클랜드 아틀레틱스, 예, 그래도 되겠네요. 점점 이제 화이트삭스 선수, 예, 시카고 화이트삭스 같은 경우에는 점점 이제 분위기가 좀 안 좋아진 것 같아요. 심시티가, 예, 어느 정도 이제 그 시즌 초반에는 그래도 좀 클리블랜드를 좀 따라잡으면서, 예, 좀 쫓아가는 모습을 볼 수가 있었는데, 중반으로 갈수록 힘이 빠지고 있는 모습을 볼 수가 있습니다. 자, 이렇게 해서, 우선은, 예. 잠깐만, 어디 보자. 예, 아메리칸 리그 서부지구에서는, 동부지구냐? 뉴욕 양키스 있으니까, 동부지구에서는, 템파베이 레이스가 1위를 달리고 있습니다. 한 경기 덜 치른 상태고요. 예, 그 다음에, LA 엔저스가 이제, 아메리칸 리그 서부지구 1위를 달리고 있고요. 다들, 순위가 치열하네요, 보니까. 예. 다만 이제 여기 클리블랜드가, 예, 독보적으로, 예, 좀 이제 그렇게 막 크게 앞서고 있는 건 아닙니다만은 좀 그나마, 예, 다른 이제 리그에서보다는 좀, 예, 여유가 있습니다, 아직까지. 예. 다음에 내셔널 리그는 브레이브스, 예. 이게 뭐더라? 그니까, 예. 이게 까먹었네. 그다음에 시카고 컵스, 그다음에 LA 다저스. 야, 여기도 정말 이제 이게 선두권이 치열합니다. 예. 자, 그다음에 뭐 물론 여기 이 부분에서는 뭐 거의 치열하죠. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서 후반기 좀 몇 경기 뛰고 이번 달 스케줄 이번 달만 좀 넘기고 오늘 경기는 방송에서 마무리 드리도록 하겠습니다. 하나 둘 거의 운 좋으면은 정말 계산으로 봤을 때는 2선발, 3선발, 4선발 1, 2, 3, 4 그 다음에 5선발 그 다음에 1선발 아마도 이제 한 경기 될 것 같습니다. 이번 달은 거의 한 경기 한 경기가 되겠고요. 자,
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
한 번 더 뛸 수 있나? 자, 이번 경기는 캔자스시티 로얄스와 이루어지게 되겠네요. 저희 홍구장에서 펼쳐지게 되겠고,
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening.
자,
we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another
자,
edition
타겟
of
필드에서
baseball on the
펼쳐지게
show.
되는
Coming up, we've got a good
아메리칸 리그
matchup in store
동부지구
between the
매치업이고요.
Kansas City Royals
자,
and the Minnesota Twins.
캔자스시티 로얄스와의
It's a
경기입니다.
dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Lee gets the starting nod
자,
for the
이상호
Twins.
선수
What do we need to
이번
know here,
시즌
Danny?
20경기
Hey,
나와서
Manny, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike
이제
zone. And if he
후반기
does that,
첫 번째
he should be fun to
등판인데
watch in this one.
Digging in, Drew Jackson, and we are set
이번
for
시즌
baseball
20승을
here
넘겨야
this
되는데
evening.
자, 이제 1번 타자 드루 잭슨부터 맞아야 되겠습니다. 3번 3푼
First
3리.
offering on its way. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start
자,
feeling better, but I
이번 타자
think you get a
에릭
good
메디어
vibe
선수.
starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Lee is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting
자,
outs
선타자
as
헌터
quickly as you
도디어
can.
선수.
And there aren't too many guys that do it better than
이하
this guy.
3푼.
Not a lot of pitches.
12개
One of the things I
홈런이고요.
like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Hunter Dozier stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a
오케이,
swing and a
좋습니다.
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. KC down in order. It's the Royals nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran
스마트랑
catcher
살바도르
Salvador
페레즈
Perez.
선수. 아, 이게 잠깐만. 이번 시즌 5차전에 나왔어?
And now
이승적으로?
pitch on the way.
야, 11시즌에
Into
커리어
the
동안
windup. Here comes the 0-1.
캔자스티에 서만 있었어요. 야, 진정한 원클럽맨입니다.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
자, 아주 날카롭게 공을 던졌고요. 아이고 추워. 자, 야스마니 토마스 선수. 아직 이게 좀 이제 콜업이 됐나?
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
성적이 아예 없네요.
He'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
이게 거의 이 시기에
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
잠깐만 뭐야?
Got one down now. One down.
근데 왜 기록이 없지?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
부상 때문에 못했었나? 아마
No
그런 것
score here
같아요.
as we play inning number 2. Can't quite get around in
커리어가
time
이제
to keep it fair,
메이저리그
and it
이제
remains 0-2.
커리어가 꽤 있는데
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
성적이 안 좋은 거 보니까 성적이 아예 없는 거 보니까 이번 시즌
And this is swung on and
시즌
missed.
플레이로
4
강등되었다가
strikeouts
다시
already, and
올라오던가
that's out
아니면
number 2.
이제
Well, his stuff looks
부상이
electric coming out
됐던가
of the gates in this one, guys. That's
여러 가지
5
이유가 있을
batters
수
faced,
있겠네요.
4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Royals go down 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Nick Decker, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
자,
Into the
이것
windup, here comes the
경기여서 안타 치고
0-1.
있는
Well outside with the
선수.
curveball for a ball.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left field.
I go.
Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. No balls and 1 strike.
자, 프랑키 코로데도
Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
자, 아슬아슬하게 안타를 맞잡고 있습니다.
Stepping in, Bobby
자,
Witt
바비
Jr.
위트니어
He was
선수.
1 for 3 in the ball game back
들어가자.
on Sunday. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
자, 몸쪽 슬라이더.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order.
확실히
They're on the
초반은 아주
short end of a
좋네요.
1-0 score.
초반은 안타 없이 웨트노런을 할 것처럼 출발하고 있고요. 야, 안타 있게 1점이면은 좀
will be
그쳤니?
the very fleet-footed Drew Jackson,
그쵸.
and it's fouled away.
Jackson.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Number 26 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he fouls this one off.
아무리 하위
So far
팀이라도
this year against Southpaws, number 26 is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
와,
Line drive to
야,
left.
진정한.
That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And his total for the year puts him 4th on the Royals ball club. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first.
야,
This is
이게
where you have to
타자가
regroup and find a way to
팀 내
get a good pitch to drive in
타자가
that run.
도직구 타율이 1할 6분 9리.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double.
야, 이거 답답하다 우리도.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First offering on its way. Nick Prado started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
자, 아주
Now in the
훌륭합니다.
box, Nick Decker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
자,
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And another foul ball.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and the inning is over.
와, 드디어.
Digging in now for
5회
Kansas
말에
City.
득점.
They'll start things out in their
성공하면서
half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Shortstop.
Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2, the count to the Royals shortstop. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Drew Jackson. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Choi has a play, and the inning is over. So stepping in, number 26, struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Rosario on the warning track. He makes the catch. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's just out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
이제 세 번째 삼진. 예, 오늘 경기에서 이제
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
두타성부터 3진이었기 때문에 이번에도 3진 찍어서 예.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
세 번째 삼진.
KC down in order. They still find themselves down 6. In now, Yasmani Tomas. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Yeah, you got it. Mine.
Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
메이저리그 복귀 경기가 쉽지가 않습니다.
So striding in,
자, 닉 파르트 선수
sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Nick Prado.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Coming to the plate now, Nick Decker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. Into the box now, Franchy Cordero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is pulled into right.
Why?
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
No hits to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Drew Jackson and he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
Ain't nobody out now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Standing in, number 26. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barreto is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
투아웃까지 만들어내고요. 이제
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots.
이번 경기 이번 경기도 완봉승으로 깔끔하게 승리를 거두게 됩니다.
They couldn't get anything going against them. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game.
자,
The
이렇게 해서
Minnesota Twins seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Lee picks up his league-leading 13th win, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
자, 이렇게 해서, 잠깐만, 이렇게 해서 지금 그러면은, 아, 왜 연패야 또? 어? 자, 이렇게 해서, 이제 아마 이제 2달 정도 남았을 겁니다. 2달하고 이제 거의 2달, 예, 정도 남았는데, 예, 어라? 이게, 어, 자, 선두와, 예, 지금 2.5경기 차이로, 예, 좀 좁히긴 좁혔는데, 어, 이게 근데 이게, 음, 뭐가 없나? 지난 시즌에 20승이었던 것 같은데? 마이 플레이어 어워즈. 자, 우선은, 예, 어, 팀 로테이션부터 확인해 보겠습니다. 예, 라인업도 그렇고. 자, 굉장히 어중간하죠. 예, 예, 이게 좀, 뭐랄까, 어, 그렇게 경쟁력이 있어 보이지 않는데, 포스트 시즌에 올라왔을 때 그렇게, 경쟁력이 있어 보이진 않는데, 그래도 중심 타선은 그래도 좋은 편이에요. 예, 중심 타선은 그렇게 나쁜 편도 아니기 때문에, 이 중간에서 터져주기만 한다면은, 좋을 것 같고, 그 다음에, 그 하위 타선이 좀 이제, 약간 부족해, 어색해. 예. 그 다음에 또, 어, 다음에 또 로테이션 투수 11승 6패, 그 다음에 5승 2패, 그 다음에 8승 5패, 요루의 알카라. 이놈이 좀 문제구나. 꼭 5번, 네, 5선발이 좀 문제더라고요. 또 보니까. 어, 이거, 리안 핸드릭스, 그 다음에 코디 스타삭 선수, 그 다음에 알렉스 콜로모. 이 선수가 좀, 이야, 미드맨이구만. 그 다음에 호세 카스트로. 차라리 이 선수가 마무리 투수 오긴 하지 않을까? 이게 참. 자, 그 다음에 또, 뭐, 거의 대부분의 성적 지표에서는, 훌륭합니다. 예, 볼넷도 지금 3개밖에 주지 않았고요. 이번 시즌. 네, 무실점 경기. 예. 다음에 삼진. 내가 봐도 민망하네. 시즌 초반에는 좀 이제 그 홈런을 좀 많이 맞으면서 불안한 모습 보이는데 점차 이제 홈런 맞는 개수도 좀 줄어들고 있어요, 확실히. 예. 아무래도 이제 무실점으로 끝나는 경우가 많기 때문에 아마 그런 것 같습니다. 다음에 자, 그 다음에 이제 3번, 이제는 단독 1위로 올라섰어요. 다승 1위. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서, 좋은 모습을 보이고 있는데, 잠시, 예, 물 좀 가져오겠습니다. 예. 자, 자리에 다시 돌아왔고요. 예. 지금 고민이 되고 있는데, 한 경기 더 할까 말까 지금 고민이 되고 있어요. 잠깐만, 어디 보자. 여기서 멈추는 게 나을까? 그냥 한 경기 더 치르도록 할게요. 예, 아무래도, 예. 이게, 이게, 제가 재심적으로서는 이제 같은 팀 동료와, 예, 대화를 나누는 시기가 올 줄 알았는데, 바로 경기가 진행돼 버려가지고, 예. 예, 그래서, 버티모 올리오스와 이 마지막 경기를 하고, 이제, 오늘 방송을 여기서 이번 경기를 마지막으로 해서 오늘 방송을 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 볼티모어 오리오스와 펼쳐지게 되는 경기고요.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a
자,
good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Tanner Tully, a
테너
lefty
털리
from
선수,
Indiana, is
예,
on the
20경기
mound
나와서
here.
5승
Dan
9패,
Plesac, what's the
네,
word on him?
3.62의
Hey, we're
방어력을
looking at a
기록하고
real
있습니다.
solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the
여기서도
damage. He
고생
knows
많이
how
하고
to
있네요.
control the run.
역시 득점을 득점을 성공하게 됐고요.
Ready now, Ivan Rtts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
오랜만에
The first baseman.
1회에
Now
득점한
here's
것
the
같습니다.
Cortez.
And it's fouled away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're
와,
7-3
이거
over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go
자,
throughout the
그래도
clubhouse.
타자
You realize that
선진으로
the schedule
물러세우고요.
is starting to wind
물러세우고요.
itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
자, 이번 타자
Into the
KDM
box,
바브라
Taron
선수.
Vavra. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Anthony Santander is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
야, 초반에 너무 잘해주고 있습니다. 7대 0이고요, 벌써.
Ready now for Baltimore. Dylan Cousins. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
코젠스 선수 4번 타자.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, no outs now.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. In now for the O's, Dylan Moore. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, now we got
자,
one. We got one.
높게.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's
자,
pretty hard to
6번 타자
argue against him
오펜
when you
헤이드
watch him
선수고요.
dominate a guy on 3 pitches
자, 이하리
and send
프리틀리
him packing without much
여유롭게
problem.
홈런 가지고 있습니다.
First delivery to him
이하리
on the way.
프리틀리구나.
Austin Hayes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the
자,
second
10번 타자 이제
baseman,
라몬
Ramon
유리아스
Urias.
선수.
The second baseman, Ramon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping up now,
8번 타자 아르니스 아데마
and with
선수.
numbers like those, he's putting
3할
himself in
1리.
contention
예,
for some
5개
Rookie of
홈런
the Year
있습니다.
hardware if he can keep it up.
자, 53점.
He's
예,
ready.
격하고
Here's the
있고요.
first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ademan bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 and 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
자, 디에고
Stepping into the
카타야
box,
선수가
Diego
타석에
Cartaya,
들어섭니다.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ivan Cortez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 1 away. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Terrin Vavra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
와, 이거
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a
아,
pitcher,
좋아요.
you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number
Digging in,
25.
Anthony Santander. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that 3 up, 3 down. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 60. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Rosario will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So digging in now, Dylan Moore looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Digging in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
자, 오틴 헤이즈 선수, 예, 커리어 5시즌 동안 볼티모어의
Two well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
자, 5회까지 노이트노론 이어지고 있고요. 자, 이제
striding into the box, Ramon Urias. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Digging in to try it again. Rtts Ademan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rtts Ademan goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Diego Cartaya will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Digging in once again, Ivan Cortez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now.
노이트노로 깨질까봐.
0-2 count and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Terrin Vavra is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
아니야.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Anthony Santander is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game,
This guy's velo is still top-notch.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7
이렇게 해서
complete, still
이게
working on a masterpiece.
볼티모어 선수들이
1,
이제
2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
상위 타선이 좀 이제 까다로운데 잘 막아냅니다. 예.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Cousins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Dylan Moore comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
자, 이제 6번 타자 오스틴 헤이즈 선수.
Striding in once again, Austin Hayes. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
네.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this.
이제 9회 하나만. 9회 초. 예, 4점 더 추가해서 11대 0이고요. 자, 여기서
all set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Rtts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off.
자, 아니.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
스프린터.
And that misses 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking him up.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Aramis Ademan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
That misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
좋습니다. 자, 이제 마지막
타자. Diego Cartaya.
The catcher.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close.
Swing and a
자,
miss.
좋습니다.
He's done it. A perfect
아,
game.
이렇게 해서
Yeah, you've heard when
퍼펙트
it
게임,
rains, it pours.
예,
Well, it was raining
노이트너런을 달성하게
dominance out here
됩니다.
in this one. 27 up,
자,
27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time.
야,
That's one of
오늘
the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection
끝까지
is
노이트너런을
always beautiful.
이뤘습니다만,
Well, you don't have to look too far to
패배를
find our
해서,
tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game,
이게
you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
완벽하지가
Yeah, no need
않았었는데,
to offer
이번
any
경기는 아주
debate this time.
훌륭했습니다.
All you have to do is look at the
아,
box score.
팀도 예,
No
11대 0으로
hits,
이기게
no
되면서,
walks, not
이
even a base
노이트너런은
runner.
완벽하게,
We talked about his brilliance all game
고생-
long,
고생하게
and you can
됐네요.
bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
자, 이렇게 해서 이상호 선수, 예, 오늘 첫 번째 경기도 이제 그 노이트너런에 포함이 된다면은 예, 두 번째가 되겠네요. 예, 아, 이제 오늘 이렇게 해서 오늘 경기는 이렇게 마무리하도록 하겠고요. 아,
This
오늘 정말 이제
pitcher has
완벽했던 것
just pulled
같아요.
off one of the
예,
toughest feats in
아,
sports.
예. 잠깐만, 어떻게 좀 땡길 거지. 아마도 이제 그 오늘 첫 번째 경기에서는 예, 팀이 패배했기 때문에 예, 노이트너런을 쳐주지 않은 것 같습니다. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 방송 예, 그래서 이제 노이트너런이 나가면서 예, 오늘 경기를 마무리 지을 수 있겠네요. 예. 아주 훌륭합니다. 예. 자, 이렇게 좀 훌륭한 예, 마무리 짓고요.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
이게 자, 수비시 투구 연습 예, 이것까지 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 홈런. 볼래? 왜 이러지? 안타까지. 하긴 훈련 너무 안 했지. 자, 이렇게 우리 선수들이 이 정도만 홈런도 치고 뭐 안타도 치고 뭐 볼넷까지 얻고 이래만 잘만 일해준다면은 뭐 정말 실전에서도 실전에서도 이래주면 얼마나 좋을까요? 준야가 포스트 시즌인데 야, 비록 이제 훈련이 골드까지는 이제 얻지 못했지만 그래도 희망을 봤어요 우리 팀 선수. 이 정도만 실전에서 잘해준다면은야, 좋죠 아주. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 경기는 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 잠시 순위 좀 확인해 보고요. 클리블랜드 인디언스. 정말 따라잡혔다 이렇게 안 따라잡히네요. 예, 정말 대단합니다. 예. 이게 와일드카드 순에서도 아주 치열하고요. 예, 엎치락 뒤치락. 예. 자, 뭐 거의 제가 봤을 때는 정규 시즌 MVP나 그 다음에 또 뭐 사이영 수상이나 거의 뭐 이렇게만 간다면 뭐 따로는 당상이네요. 정말 좋습니다. 그다음에 이렇게 되겠고요. 그 다음에 뭐 다성 순위야. 아마 제가 1위일 것 같고요. 아직까지는 근데 정말 삐끗해가지고 성능 놓치면은 거의 뭐 다시 뭐 2위도 내릴 수도 있고 3위도 내릴 수도 있고 그런 모습을 볼 수가 있네요. 거의 이제 또 달력을 보시면 이제 뭐 한 거의 2달 안 될 정도로 이렇게 남았는데 20승을 거두실지도. 20승을 지난 시즌이 아마 20승으로 해서 이제 멈췄던 거 알고 있는데, 자, 이번 시즌에는 20승을 넘길 수가 있을지 그것도 관심사네요. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 방송을 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠고요. 잠깐 여기서 픽스를 좀 올리고 올릴 게 있나요? 여기서 올리나? 여기서 이게 이렇게 올리구나. 자, 이렇게 해서 또 이것도 올리나 이거? 여기서가 문제구만. 자, 이렇게 해서 경기를 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 예, 여기서 이렇게 마무리를 하겠고요. 예. 자, 오늘 방송, 예, 긴 시간 동안, 다시 보기 위해서나마 이렇게 봐주신 분들께, 정말 감사하다는 말씀을 드리겠고요. 예, 영상이 마음에 드셨다면, 예, 좋아요와 구독, 예, 부탁드리겠습니다. 네, 모두들 이제 편안한 주말 되시길 바라겠고요. 예, 이제 3월도 이제 거의 마무리가 이제 중순이 넘어가고 있는데, 예, 정말 이번 달 마무리 잘 하시기를 바라면서, 예, 오늘 방송을 여기서 마치도록 하겠습니다. 모두들 안녕히 계세요.